What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to the Cris
Mo.
podcast, episode 54, Takeover Wednesdays. Hope
Mm-hmm.
everybody's having a good night. It's been a long one. It's been a
Yeah,
long day.
yeah.
A lot of stuff going on, man. We're going
Mm-hmm.
to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
And we are back. Cris Lamar podcast, episode 54, Takeover Wednesday. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good evening, good night. What's going on,
Mm-hmm.
Ma? How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel good, bro. You know what I mean? Another day down, I feel like I'm still trying to recover off that whole Super Bowl week. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling today?
I'm all right, man. I was good, earlier, but consider some things happening today. Kind of took my mood down, but we're gonna get through it.
Yeah, for
We're gonna
sure.
get through it. We're gonna get through it. All right, man. Let's get to it. I'm just gonna bring it up right now. Uh, Today was the Super Bowl parade for the Kansas City Chiefs. Those that don't know, if y'all watch the show, and you see in the back of my banners, I am a Chiefs fan. So of course it was an exciting day for me. You know what I'm saying? I came to work, told Rob, shout out to Rob, told him turn on NFL Network. While I'm working, I could peep out the parade. And plus, I had my earphones in because on the sports radio show, they had the people on there, talking about the parade while it's going on,
Yeah.
and they put on the when the players came on and did their speeches and the head coaches and the GM and the owner. So everything was going smooth. Everything was going good. Everybody's having a good time. A lot of people even said, for once it was a nice sunny day. It wasn't all cold like usually it is when they go down to Union Station for the parade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a nice day. And then soon as the rally goes down, an unfortunate situation, a tragic situation, a shooting happened where I think the body count got up to 22. One
Mm-hmm.
ended up dying.
Mm-hmm.
22. The other ones were 21. Were injured. I think eight of them were kids
Yeah.
that got shot. Um, Nine of them was in critical condition, and I think like five of them are like non-critical, like non-lethal injuries or whatever, not from the gunshots, from other things. I've seen video circulating for some one of the perps that got tackled by somebody in the crowd. I listened to Sport 16 Sports. Shout out to Carrington Harrison. He does the drive over there. Um, and he was just plugging everybody in. We listening to different publications of what's going on, keeping us updated. And a guy who was actually there, who was an eyewitness of the situation, he called in and he told what happened. And unfortunately, it was supposedly two big older black men were messing with some kids, so a group of kids. The group of kids had went to an area with the get a backpack. In that backpack, they had a semi-automatic weapon.
Mm.
End up shooting one of the big guys in the face. They said he
Mm.
shot his jaw off.
Damn.
Um, and I guess they started running and he got tackled. There's supposedly three people that have been apprehended.
Mm,
Um, they still don't have, a lot of details yet. They're still investigating. Supposedly, you know, it happened in Union Station stage, and then it happened on another area. Because a lot of people said that when they first heard it, they thought it was fireworks. Because you think the rally's over, they're shooting fireworks off or whatever.
mm, mm,
So some people say they didn't even think nothing of it. They just saw people running. They was just kind of like, whatever. Then after a while, when it was like you see the panic in the people's faces, that's when people started getting really a little bit more serious about it. There's families getting split up,
mm,
separated. People, didn't know where their kids at, where their wives are at. They had their mamas with them or whatever. So I just, it's an unfortunate situation, man. To ruin such a good day. Like I said, it was a celebrating. We getting the Super Bowl, another Super Bowl back to back, and just some idiots want to ruin everything. And I mean, if you don't, why ruin everybody's fun? You know what I'm saying? Why do all that? Keep that mess where you want. If you want, keep that mess over there where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
you ain't doing all that, and why are you bringing a semi-automatic weapon to a parade in the first place? Like
mm,
for what?
mm. Yeah,
Why? With a bunch of kids and grandmamas and moms and dads, families out there and stuff celebrating, the Chiefs or whatever, and you want to bring a semi-automatic weapon for what?
yeah,
What was the point? What are you trying to be? What are you trying to prove at a parade? For
yeah,
real? Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
yeah,
Like, unless you knew those men were gonna be like, unless they all knew they were gonna be there, and they say, "Oh, we gonna get them at the parade," and even then, that's
mm,
still stupid. Like, come on, man.
yeah,
Like, we gotta do better. This is it puts a stain on Kansas City because I know my city is it's a family oriented city. It's Midwest. You know what I'm saying? The main thing in Kansas City is it has family core values. A lot of families out there, and hopefully this brings us all together. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this, strengthens the city. I know the city is strong enough and they'll get through it. But it's just an unfortunate situation for real.
yeah. No, I'm gonna first start off this. As a one of the Raider fans, Raider Nation. I'm sure a majority of us, if not all of us, send out our condolences to everybody that was involved.
And not to cut you off, shout out to the Raiders on Twitter. They did put out there, the
Yeah.
condolences to the Chiefs Kingdom. The Chargers did it too,
Mhm.
and a lot of other people did it. Other organizations did it too. So shout out to those organizations
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. We got our rivalries back then in the day, man. This is just a game. You know what I
Mm,
mean? We talk our mess. We go back and forth, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings, man. We all got lives outside of dealing with watching sports and rooting for our teams. You know what I mean? It's never that serious at the end of the day. It just sucks. This is supposed to be a day of celebration for the city, to
mm,
celebrate a team, who overcame a lot of obstacles.
mm.
You got one of the greatest players to ever lace up cleats. Actually got a couple of them. Travis Kelsey. You got a great coach celebrating a team that was able to accomplish something that it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. No matter how great they are, it's still hard to win Super Bowls in this league,
Mm,
and especially in the manner that they've done it.
right.
So, this is supposed to be a time where I'm assuming a lot of people, took off of work. They probably closed down the city, closed down
Mm,
schools for
yeah.
people to, see their favorite players, see their team, root for their team, to have a good time. It seemed like everybody was having a good time. I saw Willie Gay out there, drinking Henny bottle with his shirt off, laying in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kelsey was doing his thing. Mahomes, what I mean, it was a great celebration. It looked like for you guys and your fans,
Mm,
to just abruptly get ended with another senseless gun violence situation that ended up injuring over 20 people and killing one. It gets to the point, man, where people gotta get tired of this, man. This is just another example of you can never be too safe where you're at. We've seen mass shootings at concerts, movie theaters, churches,
Mm-hmm.
grocery stores, schools, kindergarten schools. The list goes on and on, and it just keeps growing day by day. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, people gotta stop doing the thoughts and prayers, man, and start getting into action. I'm all for people being able to protect themselves, but there's no point of anybody having an AR. It's just no point in that. And this is not no political show or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, people got lives. People got families they want to go home to. Somebody may have lost a brother, a father today. God knows, you know what I mean? You got people in the hospital. Hopefully they'll be able to survive and go home to their families. It should just never get like this. It's just another sad day in an unfortunate normalized world that we live in America today. And hopefully these politicians can get their act together, man, and start putting some laws that will help prohibit stuff like this from happening so easily and so consistently. At the end of the day, man, we all just want to go home at the end of the day to our loved ones. You know what I mean? We don't want to die off of some senseless gun violence. We rather die off of just old age. You know what I mean? So, so not to keep going on, thoughts and prayers to everybody involved. I pray for that family that lost a loved one today. They're never going to be the same again. So, and a lot of other people who are going to be traumatized off experience something like this. You know what I mean? So, we got to stop, turning our streets into war zones. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get as I think Trent McDuffie said, you got to get the anger out your heart. You know what I mean? Got to. So love to everybody in Kansas City, man. Hopefully, everybody could, just get through it. Just get through it for sure.
Right. Yeah, I echo that. Prayers to everybody out there, man, that was affected by this. And hey, man, love to those men and women who tackled that one guy who had the heart to take him down and wait for the police to come get him, because
Yeah.
a lot of people wouldn't do that,
Yeah.
and,
Nice.
and that, to have the courage to do that and prevent possibly something worse from happening.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
Shout
but,
out to them. Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the police officers. Shout out to the
First responder.
doctors, the nurses, the first responders, man. Shout out to everybody, who acted quickly and and did the best that they could to prevent this situation from getting worse.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Let's go on a lighter note, man. Had some big news in the NBA today. Warsh came out of left field.
Yeah.
And said that the Golden State Warriors hit up the Lakers and was like, "Can we get LeBron James?"
Yeah.
And Rich Paul turned him down real quick. An emphatic no, firm no. And if Rich Paul is saying no, then LeBron is saying no.
100%.
What was your initial thoughts when you heard about this potential trade that could have went down?
Like obviously, people, you've been hearing, Steph and LeBron, kind of bigging each other up after, their whole little rivalry they had when he was with Cleveland. You know what I mean? I feel like they hated each other's guts at that particular time. Healthy. You know what I mean? I don't think it was like a personal thing. I just think it was just more of just a competition type of thing. Honestly, man, it was more laughable to me because the Warriors don't have anything to offer for me to be satisfied with a LeBron James trade. I got homies who want LeBron off our team. You know what I mean? I get it. LeBron could be a little bit of he can drain on you a little bit. You know what I mean? Just in the sense of like, it's always some issues going on around the trade deadline. You deplete all your draft picks that you can use to try to, build your squad up. You know what I mean? Like all the resources are just depleted once LeBron is pretty much done with your team. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. He's there to win championships, and to a certain point, you got to respect that. But as I said, man, they didn't really have anything to offer for LeBron James. Like, are you going to give me? Are you like who are you gonna give me? You gonna give me Kaminga, Klay Thompson, uh, who else? Looney, Andrew Wiggins. Like none of those names really satisfy me. If you want LeBron, give me Steph. Like there's no way in hell I'm giving you LeBron James just to just to have. Like I want Steph Curry. Like if it was a point where it was like Klay Thompson pre Achilles ACL injury days, then you could probably do like a Klay Thompson, a Kaminga, and maybe some other stuff, maybe some picks, first round picks if you had it. Then we might have something to talk about. But overall, do I see this happen in the future? No, I don't. You gotta understand, like, I don't think LeBron's gonna turn down 51.4 million on a player option. I don't think he wants to move away from his family. He has his son that's at USC that I don't see him coming out this year. Obviously, there are there was a report that came out that the Lakers are interested in maybe possibly taking Bronny James next year in the draft if he comes out. I'm like, he's not ready. I think that low key be worse than Thanos Antetokounmpo taking a roster spot. You know what I mean? So I don't think LeBron's going anywhere. I don't think there's a chance for LeBron to play with Steph. Though I think with the Golden State, I think the only chance for him to play with Steph is if he were to come to the Lakers. I think we have better pieces to trade. You can do like Austin Reeves, Ryu, some other stuff. We'll have 3 first-round picks. Obviously, Steph probably deserves more than what that will probably proven to get, but I just don't see this happening, man. That trade was pretty laughable to me. What you think?
Yeah. It's funny how this comes out, now. I get it. It's Super Bowl week, so it probably would have went under the kind of the wayside for
Yeah.
Super Bowl week. So you wait till Super Bowl week gets over with, and you drop and then you definitely got to wait after Monday and Tuesday because we're still reviewing the Super Bowl. So I get what Wars was doing, but it's kind of like, yeah, like this wasn't gonna go down. Like, like, yeah, like you said, if you're giving up LeBron, you gotta give up Steph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And not to
like,
cut you off, but like this also seems like another situation of LeBron and his team maybe leaking this out. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he did want trades to happen. Obviously, they didn't make no trades. We got Spencer Dinwiddie. I think we've been playing amazing. We've been 4-1 the last 5 games. We're looking pretty good. You know what I mean? And I get it. We're not beating like we beat the Pistons and the Jazz tonight, but we beat the Celtics. We've beaten Oklahoma City Thunder. We've beaten the Clippers. Like we've shown we can beat great teams. We just haven't been consistent. So this could be just another ploy of LeBron James just throwing it out there, like just to be like, yo, it's a possibility. You know what I mean? Like this did happen. You know what I mean? And I could have literally said yes. And there's a potential I can literally go to the Warriors this offseason. You know what I mean? So I could see that being a situation because there's really no reason why you leaked this. There's really no reason to report this because nothing happened. Like, what do you gain from that besides, I think on LeBron's end, just a little bit more leverage and just being like the threat of him leaving. I think that's why you're starting to see reports of, the Lakers possibly thinking about drafting Bronny James. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they were thinking about doing that until this report came out. So I find that convenient as well. So, it's just another thing that it just happens on another LeBron James team. You know what I mean? The rumor mill going on, leaks coming out, passive aggressiveness stuff that he says or he tweets. You know what I mean? It's just and I get why some of my friends who are Laker fans, they get burnt out and they want him off the team because it's just like, bro, you're 39 years old, about to go on 40. Yeah, you playing great, but how much longer are we going to go through this? You know what I mean? Like how much longer are you going to maintain your greatness? Like Father Time is always undefeated, and right now LeBron's defeating it. But sooner or later, man, he's not going to put up 26, 7, and 7. You know what I mean? That athletic ability is not always going to be there. You know what I mean? So I'm not wishing that, but it's just a reality. So, we'll see what happens in the summertime. You know what I mean? I said we got 3 first-round picks that we can trade for, so maybe we potentially get a Trae Young or a Donovan Mitchell or even a Kyrie Irving if that situation doesn't go well at the end of this year.
Yeah, this offseason will definitely be interesting
Mhm.
for your team.
Yeah.
You'll see what other big player that they get. You know what I'm saying, to come over to the Lakers and make y'all a powerhouse. And for one, I'm glad that LeBron James said no because I'm tired of this nigga leaving fucking team going to other team. Shit,
It's
goddamn,
never a
man.
dull moment, man. It's never a dull moment with the Lakers, bro. Never a
Sit
dull
your
moment,
ass
bro.
down, man.
Never a
Shit,
dull moment.
retire fucking Laker and call it a damn day. We don't want to
Just,
see you
just
going somewhere else.
just focus on the team we got, man. Like we're playing really great ball. I think we got a great mix of young talent and vets. You know what I mean? With Austin Reeves, Ryu, Cam Reddish. Now we added Spencer. You know, we got Christian Wood, Anthony Davis is. I think, and then another thing is I saw a betting line that Anthony Davis is plus 5,000 to win Defensive Player of the Year. It's crazy to me. Like I'm putting money on that today. Like because there's no reason why Anthony Davis shouldn't be the favorite. I don't care what the record is. He's literally the best defender in the league. It's not Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's not Bam Adebayo. It's definitely not Chet Holmgren. It's not Rudy Gobert. It's Anthony Davis. This man could guard 1 through 5. Rudy Gobert gets cooked on point guards and wings. Like, what are we talking about? Anthony Davis could guard 1 through 5s, bro. Like the only person that really gives him issues is in Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, but they give everybody issues. So that ain't saying nothing, you know what I mean? So come on, man. Like and honestly, if our record was better, I think AD would be up there for MVP too. That's just kind of year he's having, man. He's having one of his greatest years of his career this year. So LeBron, like you've been playing well, but come on, man, focus. And let's go try to win this chip, man. We got an opportunity to go do it.
Right. All right. I hear you. I hear you. All right, man. Let's go to the NFL, man. Earlier today, Steve Wilks, defensive coordinator of the 49ers, got fired.
Yeah.
He was the scapegoat.
Mhm.
Um, for the most part. Now, we talked about it in the playoffs. There was some leaks, you know what I'm saying, in that defense in the playoffs, in the Green Bay game, and definitely in the Detroit game. But everybody has a down game, you know what I'm saying? But in the Super Bowl, I thought the defense for the 49ers played particularly well,
Mhm.
up until, until the fourth quarter and over T. And by that
Mhm.
time, they were tired. Both
Yeah.
defenses were tired, you know what I'm saying? Um, Once again, they make the brother a scapegoat. And I'm tired of the NFL doing this. When are we going to hold the head coach accountable? Because if anybody should be held to the fire, it's Kyle Shanahan. Like, for some of the decisions he made in the second half, running down, we talked about it, running Christian McCaffrey down, not figuring out ways to get your guys open.
Mhm.
Debo, there should be no reason why Debo should have three catches for over 30 some odd yards, and Brandon Ayuk same thing, and George Kittle the same thing. Like those
Mhm.
are all-star world class. I get it. The Chiefs defense was really good this year.
Mhm.
Historically good this year, but
Mhm.
still, you got too many weapons on this team. You need to find the matchups to get those guys open.
Yeah.
And is and it wasn't the defense that lost them this game. Ultimately, yes, did Patrick Mahomes figure it out at the end and march them down the field? But like I said, they were gassed, they were tired. You went into OT. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like they held them relatively to 19 points in regulation. That's what they did. They held the Chiefs to 19 points in regulation. What
Mhm.
more do you want?
Yeah.
Like this is on Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
It took a trick play for them to score their first touchdown. A trick
Mhm.
play
Mhm.
that probably shouldn't count because it was a legal man downfield.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, like I said, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Steve Wilks, he's been getting a bad deal since he's been coaching in the NFL from Arizona.
Mhm.
He had the 1 year, and it looked like he had, they was playing for him to, he was the DC in Carolina. They fired, what's his name, Matt Rule.
Mhm.
He picked them up, and he pretty much did what Antonio. Pierce did with the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they made them respectable. They won some games. Now did they lose their last game and not make it to the playoffs? Yeah, but still, you could tell that team was playing hard for him, and he should have
Yeah.
got that head coaching job that
Mhm.
after that year.
Mhm.
And then he comes and beat a DC, and his scheme is different from D'Amico Ryan's. It is, but it still was a good defense. You know what I'm saying? You got too many stars on that team on that side of the ball not to be a good defense. From Nick Bosa, the Armstead, the Greenlaw, like Fred Warner, like Travarius Ward, like they got too many guys over there not to be a good defense. So
Right.
I felt like he was the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Your players don't even know the OT rules. Like like that's on the head coach. They ain't got nothing to do with Steve Wilks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like your team not looking like they're not prepared in overtime and just getting cooked.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't Steve Wilks' fault. He shouldn't have got fired. They should have ran it back with him. And yeah, it's just unfortunate, man. Hopefully Steve Wilks gets a job somewhere because that man didn't deserve to get fired.
Nah, I hope Steve Wilks finds a way to the Raiders. Hopefully, they can find a spot for him there. I know there's not really any. I don't think there's any defensive coordinator spots open. I think I could be wrong, but hopefully he finds his way with the Raiders, man. I think him and Antonio Pierce, maybe like you link up Steve Wilks with Patrick Graham's mind. You know what I mean? Him being like an assistant,
He's
defensive
close to
coordinator.
DBs because that's his bread and butter is the
Yeah,
DB.
so we can look at that too. So hopefully we can do that. Look, if Kyle Shanahan is going to fire Steve Wilks, he needs to look in the mirror and possibly let himself go too, because Steve Wilks was not the reason why they lost that game. I get it. Like there were certain situations where I even questioned why they blitzed a lot, especially in that fourth quarter and overtime. But for the most part, that defense was the reason why they were winning the game and in the game. You know what I mean? That offense was looking pretty pathetic the first couple quarters. That offensive line was making a lot of mistakes that took the 49ers out of position. Um, like the play calling, the scheming, the getting the ball to certain players that just like it didn't make sense. Like we even talked about it earlier. Like, why didn't you save Christian McCaffrey for the second half? Well, you knew you was gonna need him then. You know what I mean? You got a backup running back who's qualified. Elijah Mitchell. He's more than qualified to help carry the load.
Right.
So like I don't understand why you didn't involve him a little bit more. I didn't understand why you didn't involve Brandon Ayuk, who could literally be one of a top 5 wide receiver if given the opportunity. Like Debo, put him in better situations. Like I don't understand. Like Steve Wilks did all that he could. Now I get in the first couple games, in the playoffs, that defense wasn't really looking good. So maybe then you could maybe start questioning like, maybe Steve Wilks ain't got it like D'Amico Ryans, even though like their defense overall this year has looked really good. I think they were seven. I think they only gave up like 17.5 points per game, which is
Something like that, yeah.
something like that, which is really damn good in today's
Yeah,
football.
I'll
You know
say
what I mean?
the only game that they really looked bad was when they got smoked by the Ravens.
By the Ravens, but a lot of teams got smoked by the Ravens. You know what I mean? I.e., why everybody was surprised that they lost to the Chiefs. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? Like, this was the year. Not to get on the Ravens, but this was kind of like the reason why people are saying this is the year to beat Mahomes. Like, you have this
Yeah.
team that is
Right.
clicking on all cylinders. If you can't beat Mahomes with a
Rasheed
so
Rice and
yeah.
MBS.
Like I get they played hot at the end of the year, but they're still not top tier receivers. Like it's not it. Like maybe Rasheed Rice will get. I think Rasheed
Get
Rice
to
has the highest ceiling out of everybody. Like he could
yeah.
potentially maybe become a top 10 receiver, but
Mhm.
even then the receiving core is so deep, it's gonna be hard. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And you couldn't beat them then, so why are you gonna beat them now? But anyways, we're not gonna get on the Ravens. We're gonna go back to Kyle Shanahan. Like this just doesn't make sense to me.
And I
Like
gotta look, not to cut you off, but I gotta look at John Lynch, man. Like You the boss, man.
Step
Like,
in and be like, no, we're not letting him go. Like, because what defensive coordinator you gonna find that's better than Steve Wilks? Everybody's already been picked up. So why are you letting him go? Who you gonna pick?
unless they hiring somebody within, I don't know, bro.
But who? I think for most part, it seems like a lot of them are leaving to go to other teams.
Yeah, because Anthony Lynn, he just left to go to the Commanders. Didn't he go to the Commanders to be the running back?
He's gonna be
He's
like
the running game
coordinator or something like that. So I'm like, what are we doing? Niners, what are we doing?
And I think they lost a defensive guy too.
I think so too.
Defensive back coach or something.
Maybe something like that. But they're losing pieces like that. The Chiefs aren't. You know what I mean? They're keeping Spags. They're keeping their O-line coach. They're keeping their DB coach. Andy Reid ain't going nowhere. But y'all going the opposite. You want to let go of the man that literally kept you in this whole damn game. That defense looked fucking amazing. Like, what are we doing? So. Honestly, this just makes me even a little bit more worried about the Niners. Like I told you last podcast where I was like, man, like I'm not gonna give the 49ers the benefit of the doubt no more. I'm not gonna do it because you know why? The team is getting older. The conference is getting better. The Lions are getting better. The Rams are getting better. Like the Cardinals are gonna be better.
And you got guys who are coming off of like Armstead. Supposedly he had a torn ligament. Hargrave had a torn ligament somewhere.
Yeah, like
you got Greenlaw. Greenlaw won't be back until the middle of the season.
If that. Like the Eagles. Like I get the Eagles are going through their, but they were 10-1. They got to figure out what's going on in the inner circles of things. I think it's more something like that. But for the most part, when they click and they were really good. Like the Bucks, they're like Baker Mayfield. He put some respect on his name. Detroit gonna be better. Green Bay's gonna be better.
Green Bay's gonna be better.
Like,
yeah, they coming.
What are we talking about right now? Like for real. Like this is crazy. I feel bad for Steve Wilks. I really hope somebody really picks him up. I really pray that he comes to the Raiders because I think he will fit with the whole Antonio Pierce vibe. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can get something like that. But hopefully, just overall, I hope Steve Wilks bounces back on his feet. I hope he gets another defensive coordinator job. I even think he deserves a head coaching job off of the Carolina Panthers situation too. So Kyle Shanahan, the pressure's all on you, baby. There's no more excuses. I don't care. I don't care if you get another 12 wins. You need to win with this team now because you're not going to have the opportunity again. So if you can't win it next year, I don't want to hear nothing about Kyle Shanahan, bro. I really don't. I really would consider letting him go. I get it. Like, who you going to find better? But it gets to a point like maybe you need a new voice, man. You can't get over the hump. Like I'm seeing like certain, like I love Mina Kimes. I think she has a great mind for the game. I always put respect on her name. But the one thing I disagree with her on is just saying like she still has faith in Kyle Shanahan. I'm like, how can you say that? How can you
win the big one? He cannot win the big game. He can't. He can't win the big game.
And okay, yeah, they did win their last couple playoff games, but they look suspect. Green Bay should have beat the Niners. The Lions should have beat the Niners. What are we talking about? But yeah, you want to let go of Steve Wilks after he gave you a bunny. He gave you a bunny, dog. Like literally, he gave you the defense that you needed to succeed. You had a 10-point lead and you gave it up again. So like, come on, bro. Like really? Come on, man. Yeah. This looks so bad on Kyle Shanahan. This really does.
This really does. And think about it. This is the third time he's given up a 10-point lead or more in a big game in the Super Bowl.
Hey, yo, and I like that comparison too. The Mike D'Antoni, I fuck with that comparison. Yeah, I low-key agree with that shit. I low-key agree with that.
Yep. Yeah. I would argue that Kyle Shanahan. It's funny to say this, but he's Philadelphia Andy Reid.
Yeah, but
get the NFC Championship game, get to the Super Bowl, but can't get over that hump.
Yeah. But were they really favorites in most of those games, though?
Yeah.
All right. Either way. But Andy Reid wasn't throwing. But I wouldn't even do that because Andy Reid wasn't throwing his coordinators under the bus.
No, he wasn't. No,
he weren't letting them go. I'm like, this to me screams out Kyle Shanahan's trying to take the heat off of him. Which to me, all it does is just put more gasoline on the fire. Because now it's literally, bro, it's you. It's you now. Like, what are we doing? Like, name me the defensive coordinator that you gonna pick up to replace Steve Wilks. Like, for real. Like, who? Tell me who's in the hottest seat right now out of all the coaches right now. Who do you think is in the hottest seat? At first, I would have been like, it would have been Mike McCarthy or Robert Saleh. I'm going straight to Kyle Shanahan. I don't give a fuck about Mike McCarthy. We know he's gonna lose his job. We know he's gonna lose his job.
Sidebar. I'm actually not mad at the Mike Zimmer for DC.
I'm not mad at it.
I think he's better than Dan Quinn as a DC. I think he's gonna have them boys ready.
We'll see. I'm not mad, but at the end of the day, I still won't think the Cowboys are gonna do anything special in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. They do get out. He gets out, coach. He does.
You're right. Has all these great schemes. When it comes to the clutch, he can never do anything with it. You know what I mean? Got all the talent, but can never put it in
the OT. He chooses to receive, and if you watch the mic'd up, you know what I'm saying, and you see Mahomes on the sideline with Andy Reid, he's like telling Andy Reid, like, yo, you know what I'm saying, they get the coin toss,
let me ask you a question. Let's just say hypothetically in real time the Chiefs lost, right? Let's say they lost to overtime. Do you think, and let's say they didn't know the overtime rules, but do you think they would throw Andy Reid under the bus?
No, they would never do that.
They would have never.
They would never in the post game be like, I didn't even know the OT.
They would never do that to Andy Reid, dog.
They would have kept that to themselves.
So why are you doing this to Kyle Shanahan? Why? And you know, another thing is crazy is like you start to see more and more motherfuckers don't really fuck with 49er players at all, dog. Like I think they fuck with CMC. Like Brock Purdy don't really do nothing. I think Kittle gets some love. But like Debo, they hate Debo. I see a lot of players that despise Debo.
You know Gardner, what's his name? Charlie Gardner Johnson. He really don't like that dude. Yeah, he don't like him.
I see a lot of cats like, you know,
Nick a lot of people don't like Nick Bosa because of his political views.
Yeah, like Aaron Donald, like, you know what I mean? Like everybody was like literally going in the 49ers faces that like I don't think you would have seen that if the Chiefs lost. You know what I mean? I don't think people would be like holding up rings or whatever. Because obviously you can't really do that because Mahomes, it's Mahomes, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't think they would just talk shit regardless. You know what I mean? But like with the Niners, bro, I think motherfuckers be waiting. Like you know how like certain people with the Cowboys, like they be waiting for the motherfuckers, and then when they do, they just do the Stephen
Marshawn Lynch shit.
Nah, yeah, I saw that shit. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
Marshawn Lynch is a damn.
Yeah, Fletcher Cox came off the Debo too. Hey, Fletcher Cox a good brother though. I got to meet him last week. He's a good dude.
He seemed like a good dude.
Yeah, hell
yeah. Andy Reid dude too. So
yeah, no, it's crazy though. Like, do you think the Niners are the most hated team as far as amongst like players? Like, who do you think is the most hated team amongst players? It seemed like it's the Niners.
I don't want to be biased, but I'm starting to think it's us.
Nah, I don't think players hate y'all though.
No, man.
I think fans hate y'all because honestly, I don't see people talking shit about Mahomes. I really don't. I see people talk shit about Kelsey. People love Andy Reid.
They talk shit about Kelsey this year.
Well, I just think. Well, I think he does that to himself because I feel like sometimes people think like he's letting all that glamour shit get to him a little bit. You know what I mean? And I feel like it does to a degree. Like, you know, I got on him about the whole situation with Andy Reid and shit. And I know Andy Reid, you know, that's his boy, so he gonna try to cover it up. But we all know that shit looked bad, bro. You weren't doing that shit 2-3 years ago. You weren't doing all this. You know what I mean? All this screaming and you know what I mean?
I don't know.
He wasn't doing it like this.
Travis Kelce was a little bit hot here, bro.
Nah, he wasn't doing it. Yeah, but that was first though. But but when Andy Reid was there, bro, he wasn't really doing shit like this. Like to this extreme, nah. Like bumping into your coach where you damn near like taking him down and shit. You know what I mean? Nah. No, yeah, nah, man. They don't hate up Mahomes. They respect Mahomes, dog. I can't stand that motherfucker, but I respect him.
You got
I can't stand motherfucker Mahomes.
You got Deshaun Gibson on the side. You got Deshaun Gibson on the sideline, and Mahomes was petty today at the parade. Deshaun Gibson on the sideline. This nigga's regular. He regular. That's a regular quarterback.
You saw Patrick Mahomes put some respect on Max Crosby's name though. He keeps saying Max Crosby because he knows Max Crosby's the one motherfucker that he knows. Max Crosby know how to get to Mahomes, bro. He the one. He the one that knows how to get to him. So
No, he shows love to
I'm telling you, bro.
Maxwell.
I want that fucking Raiders Chiefs fucking AFC Championship game so bad, bro. I want that shit so bad. Oh my god, that'll be like fucking Christmas for me.
We'll see what Antonio Pierce can do.
Hey, I got a lot of faith in my guy, man. I got a lot of faith in AP.
All right, man. Let's switch to the NBA.
Uh,
Favorite in the spirit of All-Star Weekend.
mm-hmm.
Favorite NBA All-Star moments. I'll let you kick this off.
Oh man, I got a couple, bro. I remember I think it was Michael Jordan's last All-Star game where he hit the fadeaway. It looked like a fadeaway 3. I think it was a 2, but it looked like the game winner. But then I forgot who made the fucking dumbass foul that ended up taking that shit into overtime. I forgot. I was so mad about that shit. But motherfucker was hype. That shit was dope. Obviously, I remember the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon dunk contest.
Yeah.
I think that whole weekend was probably the best one because I think that was when Steph and Clay were going back and forth for the 3-point contest, and then that funny shit with Draymond Green and Kevin Hart, where Kevin Hart tied Draymond Green in the 3-point. That shit was hilarious, but that shit was cool. Obviously, the Vince Carter dunk contest was top tier. The one with Kobe, when Kobe faced Michael for the first time in the All-Star game, that one was pretty memorable for me. I really want them to go back to NBA players wearing their own jerseys for the All-Star game. That shit was the best.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was the best. So those were some of my favorite moments with All-Star Weekend.
One of my I had to go back and watch this because in '86 I was only like 5 years old, whatever.
Yeah.
But this was the year Jordan was hurt and he wasn't able to participate in the dunk contest. But 5'7" Spud Webb came in there and smashed the dunk contest. I think he went against Dominique Wilkins, and he smashed it. Another one is Kobe Bryant when he came into the dunk contest and did his thing. He announced himself to the world. I think one of the best All-Star games is in 2001. When it was Iverson, McGrady, Carter, Allen. That thing came down to the wire. The East ended up winning 111 to 110. So that game was like, you know what I'm saying? This is back when Stephon Marbury was Starbury.
I remember that. Stephon Marbury was nice, boy. He was
him
nice.
versus Kobe. Like they was going at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably one. Like you said, the Vince Carter one. But you know what's so underrated about that Vince Carter dunk contest? His dunks were so great that it overshadowed how great Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis their dunks was. Like his was so crazy. Like they actually had some dope ass dunks too. You know what I'm saying? Like
they did.
They was killing it. It was just like Vince Carter was doing shit that we ain't never seen before at the time. Like it was just like from the what did he do? He did the 360, the arm inside the hoop. Like we didn't even know how to react to that.
Nah, everybody was just like, yo, what the hell did I just watch?
Like, huh?
You had to watch the replay like 3-4 times. But like, damn, he did that shit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember
me and my stepdad was watching that dunk contest. We was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Did he put an arm in the nipple? Like, and then of course Jordan from the free throw line, even though it wasn't from the free throw line, but still from the free throw line, the Zach LaVine, all the Nate Robinson and Dwight Howard dunk contests were pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? They were, I ain't saying they were the greatest, but they kept it fun. You know what I'm saying?
It was cool.
So
you know what was also memorable for All-Star Weekend. One of my favorite memorable moments this is when we got to learn that LeBron James was an habitual liar. This is when he first lied, when he said he was going to be in the fucking goddamn dunk contest in Dallas. Because you remember they were having the All-Star game in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna be there. And he never did. That's when we found out LeBron lies. And then ever since then, people been catching him on lies every single year. So, and And then obviously Kobe's last year, like even though the game was like whatever, but Kobe's last All-Star game was pretty memorable too. Just kind of like just celebrating him as well. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
are you
it's
are you
some good
excited that they
memories.
went back to the East and West and not team captain? Or did you like
Of
the team
course.
captain
No,
one?
I know. I like the East versus West, man.
You like the East versus West?
Give me the five, well, more than five, but give me the five starters from the West, the five starters from the East, and let's go. Because you know how
I'm,
the, we all know how the All Star game
yeah.
goes. In the first half, niggas is doing alley oops and doing
Mhm.
and one type shit. You know what I'm saying? They just going. And in the second half, that's when they play. So
I'm curious to see how it goes this year. I know they're going back to the East and West, so I know obviously it starts out, playful, street ball type of play. But I'm curious to if people are going to actually represent the West and the East side. So we'll see if it gets a little bit competitive in the fourth.
yeah, I agree. And who's in the dunk contest this year? You know?
I think it's like Jalen Brown. It's actually not bad. It's like Jalen Brown, Mac McClung. Remember that white guy, that white kid that won the dunk contest? I think it was last year, or the year before. Jaquez from Miami Heat, and then I forgot the fourth one, but it wasn't a bad one. Yeah, it's actually like I'm actually kind of curious to see how it goes. Like you got Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown got some hops. Mac McClung, he put on the show. I think that was probably the best one we had in the last like 4 or 5 years since the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon one. And then
Mm-hmm.
Jaime Jaquez, he won it, I think in college or in high school. He won the dunk contest. So I guess he got some ups too. And I forgot the fourth one, but let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
Then in 3-point shooter, I know Dame Lillard is trying to return to get his crown back.
Yeah, I, I don't know who's in it. Oh, Obi Toppin. Was it Obi
Oh,
Toppin?
Obi's
Oh, Jacob Toppin. My bad. His brother. His
is
brother's
in.
in it. Jacob Toppin's in it.
Yeah, as long as there ain't no 8,000 read. That's the problem with the dunk contest. Dudes be like, and do the dunk like 7,000 times.
Look, you know how you save the dunk contest, bro? You gotta get them street ball dunker dudes. you gotta do street ball dunkers versus NBA players. You know what I mean? That's
Hmm.
what you gotta do. Like, because them street ball dunkers, bro, they be doing some crazy ass shit for real.
Hmm.
Hey, let me see who's in the 3-point contest. 3-point contest this year, we got Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Laurie Markkinen, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, and Trey Young. Who you like? Who you think gonna win that?
I'm gonna go Trey.
Trey. I was gonna say Trey. I'm gonna go either Trey or surprise pick. I'm gonna go with Karl Anthony Towns. I think one of them two are gonna win it. I'm going with my boy Trey. I'm going with my ice Trey. He's
Uh,
like one of my favorite players.
yeah, I'll go Trey. But Dame ain't gonna just give it up to y'all.
Dame ain't winning shit.
You still ain't gonna let that go, man.
Nah, man. Dame ain't winning shit. If anybody don't know, I'm not a Dame fan. Dame used to be one of my favorite players, but I ran into that dude. He terrible. He is not a good human being, bro. I'm rooting against Dame Lillard at all costs. At all costs. I do not care. I'm hating like a motherfucker.
That's funny. That is funny. All right, man. Let's go to the next subject. What's some things from your past that you wish was still around? I'm gonna go ahead and let you start this off.
Shit, number one, I miss Blockbuster. I ain't gonna lie, man. I remember that as a little kid, man. You go to the grocery store, and your mom's and shit let you go to Blockbuster. I miss the Blockbuster store. You know what I mean? Them shits used to hit. Um, what else? You know what I miss? I low key miss my BlackBerry. I low key miss my BlackBerry, bro. Um,
I miss my razor, my sidekick.
Oh, I miss my sidekick like crazy. I had the D Wade sidekick, man. That shit was clutch. I love that shit. Then you know how you went to the chirp phone. Did you like the chirp phone?
Mm.
That shit used to be annoying in fucking class. Some motherfuckers be trying to chirp your ass and shit.
I didn't care for those.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
I miss my Game Boy Color too. I used to love that motherfucker too, and my Sony PSP. I miss some shits like crazy. Them shits was fire.
Miss my Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The sidekick with the aim. Yup. I also miss MySpace. MySpace was the shit. Boy, when you had your, you created your page and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Had your top, what was it, top 4, top 5, whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TV shows was better. Yeah, I miss Comic View. I miss Def Comedy Jam. I miss Def Poetry. Martin. You had In the
Jamie,
House. You had
Jamie Foxx show.
Jamie Foxx Show and Living Color.
Mm-hmm.
Living Single. I miss all that. You know what I mean? They really don't make shows like that.
I miss going down to either Odyssey Records. Um, I miss going down to Best Buy, Sam Goody, going down there and getting your favorite CD.
Yeah, Circuit City used to be cracking too. I used to
Yeah.
miss Circuit City. I miss the OG Wet and Wild, dog. I really did. MySpace room, yeah, it did. Top 8 list was crazy. People used to get mad too. Like, nigga, why did I drop that? I was number 1. Why did I drop the 4? Like, man,
Especially if it was a girl.
it's college rankings, baby. You know what I mean? It's college rankings, baby. You took an L, so I gotta drop you, dog. Sorry. You know what I mean? Fucked up, player. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss Scandia, man.
Scandia?
Mm-hmm. That used to be the spot.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I used to be fired.
Miniature golf.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't miss like OPM or some shit.
I miss that too.
Like the way clubs was back in the day, like, you know what I mean?
Hey, my man, one night, we used to be an opium, like.
Oh, yeah. What was the craziest night at OPM y'all had?
So one night we there, I think it was Friday night, either Friday or Saturday night. Because I used to call him on the phone and be like, hey, I got us on the guest list, brother, because you had to be there by like 10 o'clock, 10:30 to get on that guest list. So we get on that guest list and go down there. And we in there, we kicking it. And some dude in there just got crazy and he started throwing water.
Yeah.
And one night thought he hit me. He about to fight. Got to hold him back. Like, relax. I know another time this dude, he was dancing. He was a Kappa, right? And you know the Kappa sign is close to the blood side.
Is that the motherfuckers that be barking and shit?
No, that's the dude with the canes.
Oh, my bad.
The red, the one, boy, one night's a Kappa. So he's doing it like all that pretty boy stuff and hitting it, and he put the Kappa sign up. And the Crip niggas thought he was throwing up the blood sign.
Yo, they ready to get on his ass, huh?
It was like he was like, "Nah, man, I'm a cat."
Nah, cuz
I remember that. I remember going to that nightclub, and I remember going to Club Cherry up in Red Rock.
I love Cherry, bro. $100 bottle Fridays. I miss that shit.
My cousin, RL, DJ Ant that's both of our cousins. He used to be a bouncer, and I knew some other people from high school that used to be bouncers up in there, so I used to get in for free. And man, it used to be cracking up in there, bro. Yeah. All the time. But there was one particular time, me one night and my other brother Zori, we went there, Clear Channel, and this is when we was doing music. And we trying to get cool with Clear Channel, try to play our music and stuff. So old girl, the one that's over the whole thing, she was messing with Zori, and Zori didn't want, like, the one time Zori didn't want to mess around with the girl. Me and Stan was mad at him. It was like, man, come on, man, get in, go. Yeah. The one time he didn't want to do it. But the funniest shit is when one night the other girl that was her friend, she was trying to holler at one night, but she was trying to play one night, and she was messing with the DJ too. And she told one night, if you want it, you'll fight for it. He was like, bitch. He's like, bitch,
That's hilarious.
you better go with that DJ.
Oh
Oh
man.
man, we just had some crazy nights, man. Going the club that I hated the most, Club 702.
I never went to 702. Or I was
Thank
just
God you
unknown.
didn't go.
That was the one where motherfuckers always be like tripping over there, right?
The
That shit was
crazy
lit as
part,
shit, right?
but you know what's so funny? As much as I hated that club, and there was a reason why I hated that, but the reason why I hated that club, man, it was so ghetto. Look, so one time I go there because my brother Zori like to go there all the time
Mm-hmm.
because there's no dress code. You know what I'm saying? You can wear
Yeah,
whatever you want. You can
yeah,
wear
right.
hats. You can wear sweatpants. You can wear whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
It got so bad at this point that they stopped IDing people at the door.
Oh,
Like
there's just letting people in.
I'm looking in the crowd and I know some people and I'm like, I know you not 21. I know for a fact you not 21,
Yeah.
but they didn't care. So this chick, right now, mind you, Metro is the security. It's not like regular security. It's Metro,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like standing right here, and chick is just loading up the blunt, and this is before weed is legal.
Right, right.
I'm like, girl, put this shit away, Metro, right there. She was like, you ain't never been here before.
You must not know. You must not know. My
They
bad,
don't
Rick.
care.
She called your ass
I
a
was like,
rookie, dog. That's crazy.
all right, my bad. I must don't know. That's why I don't come to this place no more. Yeah.
Where was 702 at? Where was it located at?
On Paradise.
Oh yeah, it was
Yep.
on fucking Paradise.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The homie walked up to us with like 2 drinks. He was sea walking and shit. I was like, yeah, I don't need to be here, man.
Yeah, nah, bro. I would have been like, nah, let's exit stage left, my guy.
I don't
That
need to
shit
be
crazy.
here, man. It's not the place for me. But nah, man, I don't give up those. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret those days, though. We had fun, man.
No, I low key miss like during high school, bro. We used to hit up them summer jam concerts, man. Them shits used to be fucking lit. And then they have the little after party afterwards, man. Man, I miss those days. And chilling at the mall too. Like, motherfucking mall, you had to take the pictures and shit with the little
yeah,
with
the
the little
background.
with the little background with the fucking laugh face and sad face and shit.
Man,
And
that used to
then
be those
the girls
malls
used to
my
love that
shit.
shit, bro.
Mhm.
And then every Monday, bro, it never fails, bro. It'd be like a fucking swap meet with handing out, the fucking picture with the, they'll write the whole note on the back, and if they fuck with you, they'll give you the number and shit. Put the little heart on that motherfucker. I still got like a boatload of photos in my closet that
I lost all that shit.
I got all that.
I remember elementary school Wednesday night skate nights at Crystal Palace,
Oh,
baby.
Crystal Palace used to be fire. Palace used to be fire. I remember they had one on fucking Greek Fest too. Greek Fest was fire too. They used to have used to be on fucking what is that? Trop in Decatur, where the Home Depot was. There used to be a Crystal Palace over there. That shit used to be cracking. Man, that was like old roll bounce days, bro.
Yeah, I remember that Crystal Palace because we used to go there for the church skate nights and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember I was about to get my ass whooped by my pops because I was about to be late. Bro, I ran all the way home, fearing for my goddamn life, boy. I was like, literally, I was like the Black Forrest Gump that night, boy. I did not stop. Man, I had to run deep.
I remember back in the day, me and Show used to go to Texas. Man, we be in there. We had show up at the Texas about 6, 7 o'clock. Man, we wouldn't leave them up to about 12, man. Because we movied hot. We done watched about 4 movies.
Yup.
We leave one movie, going to another movie. Let's go to this one, man. Like, those were fun, man.
I miss them days, bro. If I could go back for like a weekend or something, man, just go back to like high school and just have fun and have fun again, I'll do it.
Late night hoops. I remember that too. Late night hoops. At Doolittle.
Doolittle used to be the spot to go hoop. That used to be the spot. That really was. Yeah, I miss all that days, man. I remember the inner
Yeah.
city games when I was like a little kid. I did the inner city games. You know, got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. One goal too in basketball too. Our team was a little raw, a little Cris and all that. Man, I
Yeah.
miss them days though.
I miss
Good times, good
boys.
times.
I miss the Boys and Girls Club on Sahara and Lindale because they had the carpet floors.
Oh
They
yeah.
used to be fire.
You know, I used to miss too. I used to miss the after school shit. You know, you get after school, you stop at the Taco Bell or the Jack in the Box because that shit
Mhm.
used to smack hella good back in the day, and everybody knows it.
Oh, man,
Fast food used to be so good back in the day too. I'm still mad at Jack and Box for getting rid of them blueberry French toast sticks. Y'all need to bring that shit back. But anyways, you would grab that shit. I used to grab that shit, go home. When I was younger, I would go home, and then they used to have like the Toonami shit like on Friday. Do
Mhm.
that, or you had the little TRL rap seat in the basement going into 106 and Park. That shit was so
Mhm.
clutch. Boy, that shit was so clutch, bro. I missed that shit.
Sure, I remember Video Soul with Donnie Simpson. Yeah.
Stay up late night to watch that BET uncut shit.
Yeah.
Saturdays, boy.
There used to be some wild videos on there now. I'm not even talking about Tip Drill.
Tip Drill was the goat. Tip Drill was
But
the
there
one.
used to be some low
When I
budget
watched
shit
that
on
shit,
there.
but oh like god damn, that Tip Drill video was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Man, good times, man. It's not the same no more, but you know that
No,
comes with getting older, I guess.
everything's about freaking,
Social media
yeah.
and shit.
All right, man. Should women treat men on Valentine's Day? Now we all know it's Valentine's Day. Hope you, if you're out there, you got a lady out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you snuggled up with her right now. Do
Mm-hmm.
a little something right now instead of watching us. If you are watching us, no, I was just playing. Um, should men treat women on
What you think? I want
Valentine's
to know
Day?
your answer. What do you think?
I mean, I think they should treat each other, man. Like, why can't we? Oh, I gotta be one or the other. I mean, look, I get it. They say Valentine's Day is a woman's holiday,
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, but why? If you're a couple, if I get you a gift, why can't you give me a gift? Hell, just give me a card. I ain't tripping. You know, what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm simple. You know what I'm saying? You give me a nice card. You know what I'm saying? Here, baby, I was thinking of you. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Here's a card. I'm
right.
not asking for you to give me the new Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking you to give me a PlayStation 5 game. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? We can say that for Christmas on my birthday. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Just give me a card. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that you care and you was thinking of me, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I go out my way, get you a card, maybe some jewelry, that don't mean I expect that from you. You know what I'm saying? If you give me a card
Mm-hmm.
showing that you love me, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that. I'll accept that. You know what I'm saying? But I think it should be, hand in hand, man. Why can't both people enjoy Valentine's Day? Now, I ain't telling people how to do their relationships. If you're a man and you feel like you need to be treated like King Tut on Valentine's Day, if she's willing to do that for you, hey,
Yeah.
by all means.
I'm gonna say this, bro. If I could put it on the ballot to eliminate Valentine's Day, I would do it. If I could vote on that shit, like, bro, that's just is a waste. It's just a waste, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I hate Valentine's Day. I really do. I despise that shit. I really do. Like, this shit is to keep the man down. It really does. This ain't shit to but make a man broke. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, I treat you great every single day. What's Valentine's Day got to do with it? Now I got to go out my way, take your ass to a nice dinner, buy you some flowers, make you feel even more special than the day before when I did something special for you. Then, like, man, I love you.
And women, even though I just said the card shit, listen, y'all gotta stop using y'all punani as is the gift. Like,
Yeah, that shit ain't even a gift, dog. Like, come on, man. Get that shit out my face, dog. Like, come on, dog. Like, bro, nah, that is not a fucking gift. Your presence is not a gift. Like, no. Like, no.
you
You
walking
being
up,
nice
look,
today is not a fucking gift. Like, nah, I'm
like
good.
you
Like,
you
good.
coming up to me with the lingerie. Like, look, don't get it twisted. I like the way you look in it, but that
Maybe a
ain't the gift.
motherfucker's tired today. Like maybe he just thought. Like look. I love the female body. I do. I adore it. I adore it. Some of the sexiest shit in the fucking world. But I need more than that. Like, look, if you expect me to do all this shit for you, Valentine's, what do I get? What do I get? You know what I mean? Like that's the question. What do I wish like Ebony was on here right now. You know, we could ask her. I would love to have a female's perspective on this. Like,
Yeah,
is this strictly like a woman's day or like can a brother get some love too? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So yeah, the whole you give me some stuff that you give me the day before. You just all you do is just wrap it up a little different because you
All
put some lingerie on instead of having the big ass t-shirt on. Like, yeah, this is the day you take the bonnet off.
right, niggas don't even get Father's Day. Motherfuckers don't even get Father's Day.
Yeah, you
Man,
don't even get that.
like motherfuckers will be happy if you just got him a basket with like some his favorite candy, some hot pockets or some shit, like some simple, like all right, and then leave you alone. Like you can do
How
whatever the
about
fuck you want
how
and leave you
how
alone.
about you
Niggas be
give me
happy
a
with that
home?
shit.
If I come home to a nice
Home
dinner,
cooked, home cooked meal, like
nice
some real
steak,
good shit. Not like
yeah,
that bullshit like spaghetti you fucking making. You tell me that's like a fucking 5 course. No,
nice steak,
spaghetti and frozen bread ain't nah. That's cool. Like, give me like I need the whole trimmings with a steak dinner. Or make me some shit I ain't never made, I ain't never had before. You know what I'm saying? Treat me to some like ethnic shit. Like if you like Colombian, give me some like real Colombian food, like or Puerto Rican or Venezuelan, some like.
yeah.
But
Don't give me no damn tacos. I gotta
yeah,
make these
nah,
myself.
tacos is not a chef meal. Like get that shit out of here. She ain't nothing but ground beef and hard taco shells, and you throw a little bit of shredded lettuce. You don't even cut the lettuce. You get the bag of lettuce that's already cut. Like you don't even do no work.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
do better, ladies.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. That's crazy.
All right, man. Let's go back to the NBA. Creating NBA starting five, NBA team randomizer.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little sum. You know, I got our little randomizer. It's gonna randomize the team. Then you could pick any. You gotta make a starting five: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, center. Whatever team it lands on, you can pick from any generation. But that once that player is off the board, you can't take that other person that's gonna pick can't take that player. All right. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let me get this randomizer ready.
You know, I know, and I could have pulled it up on here.
Oh, pull it up. Can you pull it up? Just type in
Mm-hmm.
NBA team randomizer.
Hold on. Do this.
Yeah, bro, you can play.
NBA team randomizer. Which one you using?
Which one did I use? I used the worldwall.net.
Okay. All right, let me go back. Boom. Where you at? Present. Share screen. Damn. Is it on there? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll push start.
Said start. Even got the music to it. All right, spin it. We can start this up.
just got the NBA teams.
Yeah. So who wants to go first? You or me?
You can go first.
Just spin it. All right, let one night go. One night can go. Dallas Mavericks. All right, bro. Who you got? Dirk. All right. Go ahead and hit the spin again. I'll go next.
That's all time. Anybody?
Anybody on that team. So, but just hit spin again. So I'll go next. But if it lands on Dallas, you can't pick Dirk again. Ah, damn. Houston Rockets. I'm gonna go with Olajuwon. You go
Great freak.
You go Giannis. You put him at the forward.
Yeah, I put him at the 4.
All right, one. You next. Dirty ass nigga. All right, I should already know who you picking.
Who you got one night?
Of course.
Steph.
Of course. All right. Ooh, Heat. Damn. Who am I gonna go with? I could go Timmy. I could go. I'm gonna go with Jimmy, small forward. I'm gonna go with Butler.
With Jimmy Butt?
Oh, Jimmy Butler. Get my small forward out the way.
Come on, Daddy needs a new house.
Ooh, damn! You could take a lot of people. You can take Harden. You can take KD.
I'll take KD at my 3. He'd be my 3.
All right. All right, one. You next. Wade. Yeah, I could have took Wade, but I'm kind of holding out for somebody else. If you know, you know. Ooh, Memphis.
Memphis Grizzlies, but you got one night.
You got one.
Come on, man. You know the pick, man.
Go ahead and take Zach Randolph, dog.
Zach Randolph. PG. That point guard? Or what the hell is PG?
Jason
who?
Jason Williams?
You want Jason Williams? When you got Bang Bang, right
You
there.
want white?
to the
You want white chocolate? Yeah, you want
Yeah.
Jason Williams? Oh, so you got Steph at the 2. Okay, Steph at the 2, Jason Williams at the 1. All right, got white chocolate. All right. Ooh, Sacramento Kings. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Chris Webber. Ooh, Utah. Go ahead and get the petty. Go get that pedophile. Oh no, my bad. He's a forward. You can't get him. Go ahead and get the racist.
Why I got to get the races?
Because that's what
Damn.
he is.
Is
What he
anybody
is.
who ever played though? Yeah, is anybody who ever played for him, right?
Anybody, yeah. Anybody that play for the Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell, man. Come on.
Oh, Mitchell. Yeah, I forgot about Mitch. Yeah, all
Play my
right.
2. He could be at the 2. He can be at the
Damn,
2.
your team is actually not. Your team is hella nice. Mitchell, KD, Giannis. God,
Yeah.
damn. All right, one. You
Yeah.
next. You next. Put this shit to a vote. The Bucks.
You got the Bucks, man. Who you got?
Can't take Dame. Got both. Got point guard and shooting guard going. Go ahead, take. No knees Middleton. Who else played for the Bucks back in the day?
I know somebody.
Oh, you know who would be fired? I ain't gonna say it though.
I know somebody.
Yeah, you could do it. You know. Who is it?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a little second. I already know who. If I picked who I would probably take. He used to be hella nice too. Hella nice too.
He got Steph Curry.
He got Jason Williams, Steph, and Dirk. So he has point guard, shooting guard taken, and forward taken. So he has a small forward and center left. Oh, I know who he should take for center. I think that's low key easy. I ain't gonna say it though. I can't take Giannis. Cris already got Giannis. It's right there, bro. It's right there, bro. And trying to help you out.
He's one of the greatest centers of all times.
I'm just saying, dog. He's laying right there. Don't let him slip through your fingers, dog. Oh, bro, your time about to run out, brother. Who you got?
And there's another guy you could pick, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Go ahead and go ahead and pick up Bobby Porter's dog. Call it a day. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Yo, facts. I was low key about to just give him Bobby Porter's, dog. All right, man. Go ahead, spin it.
She has a couple other guys in there. That's what I need. I need a center.
Come on, man. Give me something good. Give daddy something good. Give daddy something good. The fucking Wizards. The fuck?
What? Oh, there's somebody right there.
Oh, you know what I'm going with. Agent Zero, baby.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got somebody right
Give me Gilbert Arenas, boy, for my point. That nigga was nasty. Yes, sir. I'm with that. Boy, give me an easy 40. That boy's a bucket. Ooh.
I'm trying to think who I got so far. I got KD.
I know who you can get.
I got KD, Giannis,
and Mitchell. So you got your shooting guard, small forward, and forward. So you need a point guard and a center. I know who you could take too.
There's a couple of people I can take from this squad.
I'm
trying to decide which way I want to go, point guard or.
I know which way you should go, but I ain't gonna let you. Missed out on Reggie Miller though.
I'm gonna go center. Give me Jermaine O'Neal.
Okay, you want to take O'Neal as a center? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Small forward. I know who you should take. It should be easy.
He's right there for you.
Ellis who? Oh, V Carter. Oh, I was about to say, boy. I got Carter. All right, go ahead, man. Let's spin it. I can pick my last one.
I just need a point guard, baby.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. Give me my guy, please. Give me my guy. Please land on it. Please land on it. Please land on it. Oh, man, motherfucker. I'll take Harden. I'll take James.
The hell?
The Rockets. Point guard. Oh, I know who you should take.
Guess I'll take Sam Cassell.
Sam? You ain't gonna take Steve Francis?
Oh yeah, you're right.
You already said Sam. Sorry, my guy.
I did say Sam. That's all right. He was a good point guard.
Was,
all I need him is just distributed to my people. That's it.
All right. So, here are the final teams. So your team, you have point guard Sam Cassell, shooting guard Donovan Mitchell, small forward KD, forward Giannis, center Jermaine O'Neal. One has point guard Jason Williams, two guard Steph, small forward Vince Carter, forward Dirk, center Kareem. I got Gilbert Arenas, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Chris Webber, and Hakeem Olajuwon. So we're gonna put this up for a vote to see who has the best squad. But that was fun.
It was fun. Gotta do this tomorrow.
This motherfucker said the alien. That's funny.
I forgot about Steve Franchise.
Steve Franchise, boy.
All right, man. Real quick, Orlando Magic retiring Shaq's jersey.
Yeah.
Lakers have already retired his jersey. I think the Heat have already retired his jersey. So what do you think about Orlando?
Orlando, man, Shaq was amazing, man. He was a physical freak at this time. You know, he got drafted by the Orlando Magic. So Uh, appreciate that, bro. And appreciate that. I know my shit. Man, them jerseys, boy. Orlando has some of the coldest jerseys out there with the pinstripe joints, the blue with the pinstripe, the black with the pinstripe, white with the pinstripe.
Mhm.
I thought it would have been dope if they would have, did penny too. You know what I mean? That would have been fire. That was
Yeah.
a lethal 1-2 combination. But Shaq deserves it, man. He deserves
Yeah.
it. I'm surprised he ain't get a statue out there. You know what I mean, for
Right,
Orlando.
right.
So shout out to Shaq, man.
Yeah, man. This is dope. Growing up, Orlando was my favorite team. You know what I'm saying? When I saw Shaq, so then I saw Penny Hardaway and I was bought in, but then they had Nick Anderson, they had Dennis Scott, you know what I'm saying, Brian Shaw, they had Horace Grant. They had a squad over there. But shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, man, for getting his jersey put up in them Raptors.
Mm-hmm. He said, "No way. We're gonna put it to a vote. We'll give the results next week."
All right, man. Last but not least, pick or stick, a dynasty version.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do pick or stick. You pick the Chiefs dynasty or whatever said dynasty that you are going to bring up.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna make this quick. There's not too many really dynasties going on that have happened in the NFL. So we're gonna make this quick.
Yeah, challenge here.
Oh yeah, we'll figure it out, bro. Trust me. Me and Chris still got to do a Twitch thing. So when we do the Twitch thing, we'll make sure you get on that too. So we'll definitely collab with you on that. So we're gonna do pick or stick. KC Chiefs dynasty, currently in the dynasty. So I'll say the team. You just let me know if you want to do that or not. So I'm gonna go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And from 1972 to 1979, that was during the Immaculate Reception time. Who would you take, the Steelers or the Chiefs dynasty?
Look, I get it. The Steelers had some Hall of Famers over there.
You gonna take the Chiefs over the Steelers?
Taking Patrick Mahomes over Terry Bradshaw, nigga.
Oh my god! Word for real? You gonna disrespect the Steelers like that?
I know they had to steal Kurt, man. Damn. But it was a different time. What rules are we playing with? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
you
crazy.
spread the whole Steel Curtain out.
Damn, just like that, huh? It's just because of Patrick Mahomes. That's it.
Yeah, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over Terry Bradshaw.
All right. Number 2, the Green Bay Packers from 1960 to 1967. They had a 98, 30, and 4 record and won 5 championships in that span. So who you picking? Kansas City Chiefs or the Green Bay Packers?
I ain't see that. I wasn't alive for that. So I'm taking the Chiefs.
Who had the better dynasty, dog? Who had the better dynasty?
Look, let me
Oh my god! I told you to be.
I'm being objective. Listen.
All right, go ahead.
So listen.
All right.
This has always been my thing about Vince Lombardi, is that he didn't have to deal with free agency and he ain't had to deal with all that cap space stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right, that's Chiefs 2, everybody else 0. All right, number 3, we got the San Francisco 49ers from 1981 to 1994. They have 5 Super Bowl wins, 4 in the 80s with Montana. Who are you taking, 49ers or the Chiefs?
I'm taking the 49ers.
Okay. 49ers. Why is that?
They were just stacked from offense. They had the greatest, probably maybe the player of all time, Jerry Rice. Joe Montana is regarded the best at one time he was the best quarterback at one time before Brady came along.
Mm-hmm.
You had Roger Craig, you had, you know what I'm saying, Dwight Clark. You had some guys over there. You had some guys. Ronnie Lott. Yeah. Like they had a squad over there.
Okay.
They ain't disrespecting that.
Got you. All right. Number 4, we have the infamous Dallas Cowboys from 1991 to 1996. I believe they won 3 Super Bowls in that span. So you got Cowboys or the Chiefs?
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Why is that?
Cowboys. That offensive line, bro. was something lethal. Michael Irvin was the playmaker for a reason. Even though I said he was a little overrated, Emmitt Smith was still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? That defense was nice. Can't forget about the tight end, Jay Novacek. Um, they get Deion Sanders over there. Yeah,
Darren Woodson,
Darren Woodson. Like they had a squad, man. So
Charles Haley.
Charles Haley, yep, he came over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas.
Okay. Wasn't Ken Norton on that team too, or was it the Niners?
He was on the Niners.
Nice. All right, and then last but not least, the New England Patriots, 2001 to 2019, 3 Super Bowls from 2001 to 2004, and 3 Super Bowls from 2014 to 2018. Who are you taking, Patriots or the Chiefs?
I'm gonna take the Patriots. I got to.
Yes,
they were just a well-oiled machine, you know.
And they beat Mahomes, I think, one time. I think he beat Tom Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl with the Bucks, but I think they beat y'all in the AFC Championship game. Was it last year with the not the last year with the Patriots, the year before that, right?
Yeah, 2018, and then the following year we beat them in a regular season, but that didn't mean it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I saw the dynasties, for NFL, so that's it for pick or stick.
All right, man. You got any other conversation? Open conversation?
I was kind of curious what your feels are with the whole Beyonce country song. You had the I guess she just released a new song. I think it's called like Texas Hold'em.
Hold on. He does make a good point here. We subtract all the gates
in the tuck rule.
I'm just saying. But go ahead.
I guess that's a discussion, but even then, Tom Brady still did beat y'all. So, yeah. So I wanted to get a discussion about like the whole thing with Beyonce and this country song. You had I think it was an Oklahoma radio station that refused to play it because they didn't believe it was they only play country music. They don't play Beyonce music. What are your thoughts? Like, do you think this is the right move for Beyonce? Do you think she's gonna be able to move the needle in country music? Do you think she's gonna get a lot of pushback? What do you think? What do you think about this?
I mean, I think she's gonna get pushed back because one thing about country that crowd of country music, let's just keep it real. They're a little racist, but
yeah.
they're a little racist. They don't really too much care for black country singers. And for her, especially her, like she didn't start off as a country singer. Like it's one thing to be black and you want to sing country, but you're a pop star. You know what I'm saying? You're a well-regarded pop star, and now you want to come cross over to us. Yeah, they ain't gonna be feeling that. They ain't feeling that whatsoever. So it sucks. It shouldn't be like that. She should be able to sing whatever she wants to sing because she is Queen Bee. But unfortunately, like I said, that's one genre that the white man ain't gonna let you have.
Well, I feel like obviously country music has derived from black culture too. Like,
it comes from blues. It's nothing but the white.
It comes from blues. It comes from blues and all that type of shit. But
it is the white man's blues.
Well, yeah, obviously, like I agree with everything you said. Like she definitely gonna get pushed back. There's definitely gonna be some racial undertones under that. They're gonna try to hold that on deep. But you got a cat like Kane Brown, who I think is a very popular country music superstar. Like I listened to the song. I kind of understand like the way she sings the song doesn't sound like a typical country song. Like obviously like with the acoustics with the banjo playing and all that. I think it was what I say? I think it was a black lady who did the banjo playing, which it sounds pretty fire. But it sounds like soulful country music to me. So I get a little bit of the pushback, but it's still a country song. Like no matter what.
What's the song called?
It's called Texas Hold'em. So it just released. I guess it released during like Super Bowl. I think it goes in line with that commercial she did. But obviously, Beyonce has a big fan base that's definitely gonna support her.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then on top of that, I think country music is becoming very big mainstream. Obviously, you know, you kind of having the lows with hip hop. I think R&B and stuff like that. I think country music is like the new EDM to me. Just with how popular it's getting. And you're kind of getting a cross with different ethnic groups, you know, who are, you know, who have artists who are singing country music and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. I think she'll do well. You know what I mean? But she's definitely gonna get pushed back. It's Beyonce, man. Like, people don't want her in the realm because they know she's gonna take over the #1 slot. So unless, you know, Taylor Swift starts getting in the country bag, then that might be a competition right there in its own. So, well,
that's what she started off at.
Well, I thought she was always pop. No, she started off country. Oh, I'm not a Swiftie, brother, so I do not know.
She started off with the country music, and then she slowly and surely started doing that pop music.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for her. But, you know, shout out to Beyonce. All right, it's cool. It's a cool little vibe. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll be played everywhere.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What do you think about? Do you think Lil Wayne should be in the Super Bowl? Do you think he should be the Super Bowl performance next year, Lil Wayne?
I'm not mad at it.
You think it will? Do you think it will happen though?
If Jay-Z's in charge of it, it will.
I low-key think it's gonna be Taylor Swift. I think it's just money in the bag. They're gonna. I just know.
But she don't want to do
it. I'm sure they'll pay her. I'm sure they'll pay her.
Man, hey, look, NFL. It's New Orleans, baby. Come on, give me either cash money. Give me cash money or no limit next year, baby. Come on.
I think if Lil Wayne's gonna get it, I think it needs to be a combination of like a Drake and Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? I think it needs to be like a Drake and Lil Wayne. But I feel like Drake would want to do it by himself. You know what I mean? But I think he has so much love for Wayne that I think he would do it with him. Like, it could be like a Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, kind of how like they did the Cali thing where it was like Kendrick, you know, Dre, Snoop, and then I don't know why they threw Eminem in that shit. The motherfuckers from Detroit, but you know what I mean? They would have been better off doing the Tupac hologram instead of Eminem. I've never been a big M fan.
Don't be doing that to Eminem like that, man.
Huh?
Don't do that to him, man. Don't do that.
What you mean? Don't do it to M like that? I've never been a big M fan. Like, I like the Stand song. It's cool.
Don't do that, man.
What you mean? Well, he had no business being the West Coast shit. I'd rather have like
it was aftermath. Kennedy. It was aftermath.
It should have been like Dom Kennedy, bro. He has more presence in West Coast culture. Dom Kennedy. You don't know who Dom Kennedy is, dog?
I know where Eminem.
Eminem's not West Coast, brother.
No matter.
My God.
He's aftermath, man.
I don't give a fuck. He's not
West
Coast.
Hold on. 50 Cent ain't West Coast.
I know he ain't West Coast either, but
he's from Queens, man. What are you talking about?
It should have been the game. Why is 50 Cent in this shit? Like, do that shit in fucking New York. Get Nas. You know, get Wu-Tang. Get all that shit.
That Wu-Tang will never do a halftime show. Let's have bigger hits. Talk to this man. Talk to
him. Eminem?
Yes.
Oh my God. Like,
don't do that.
I'm not an Eminem fan. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. I respect him as a MC, but I can't really get jiggy with his music.
Okay.
Respectfully.
See, maybe you can get with his music if you had some energy, some glitch energy.
Motherfucker raps all depressing and shit. He definitely needs
not all the time. He doesn't always rap depressing.
Come on.
He doesn't always rap depressing.
But
not his early shit.
You know, shout out to Glitch, man. They've been messing with us for a little bit, man. So Glitch Energy Drink offers a wide range of delicious flavors to suit everyone's taste preferences, whether you're into fruity flavors like Maui Punch and Cherry Bomb, or prefer something unique like Blue Smurf and grenades. There's something for everyone. Glitch Energy Drink is not only great for gamers and workout warriors, but also for everyday people who simply need a boost of energy. It's a healthy choice that you can feel good about. You can find more information and purchase Glitch Energy Drink at glitchenergy.com. Again, that's glitchenergy.com. Remember to use the promo code Cris Style and Mall to get 10% off your purchase and to start enjoying these delicious drinks and save some money. Shout out to Glitch.
Yes, sir.
You said they put out an actual betting line for the halftime performer?
Huh?
I was reading Ant shit.
They did. What's the line?
What's the line? Who's the favorite?
Yeah,
I
who's
gotta
the
see
favorite?
this.
Put some money on that shit.
Who's
Give
the
me the
top three?
names, man. I need the names, man.
Yeah, give us like the top 4 names.
Wayne is the favorite.
All love one. Appreciate you.
All right, 1-9. I want to know who else is on this list.
Yeah, I wonder who else is on this top. Who else FanDuel got? They must know something we don't.
Yeah, for real.
I think like Wayne could get it because I think he's I think he's cool with like Roger Goodell and all that. So I think they would let it slide. You know what I mean? I think he's even cool. Oh, Bieber, Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus can kick rocks. Nicki Minaj, she's on drugs right now, so I don't think that would happen. Bieber will be fired. Bieber will be fired. I'm sorry, Bieber will be cold, but he don't really dance though. I feel like they want somebody that moves around. Drake is plus 1,000. See, I think they would wait for Drake to go to like maybe like Miami or some or like LA.
Let's say no Toronto.
Miley, nobody want to see Miley Cyrus.
Nah, Miley ain't getting that shit.
What has she dropped? Has she dropped anything lately? Does she got a new song?
I think she back to country. So
she back to country. She said fuck. She said fuck that black people.
Yeah,
She done enough with that.
Yeah,
Bieber would be cold though. Bieber got hits, bro. Bieber got hits, bro. And he can bring out a lot of people too.
I don't.
He can bring out Pharrell. He can bring out SZA. He can bring out SZA.
I don't want to see no Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is fire, dog. What you talking about? You don't
give me Lil Wayne, man.
Nah, like I think Lil Wayne for New Orleans should be the bet. Lil Wayne should.
He can bring the hot boys out.
There's no chance in hell the NFL will allow the hot boys to do anything.
Bring the hot boys out. The hot boys out.
No chance. No chance.
What you need, boy? I need a hot girl.
I'm surprised they low key haven't done DJ Khaled yet. I'm surprised they haven't done DJ Khaled yet.
I want DJ Khaled on there saying, "Yeah, nickel."
Miley can bring out Wayne and Gucci. That's true. Ugh, man, that's the only way Wayne can get on there is through Miley Cyrus. Would be fucking disgusting. That would be so disgusting, dog. Hey, give me Bieber, dog. You know what? If I don't get Wayne, give me Bieber. Give me Bieber. But Taylor Swift moves the needle more, so
yeah, they would pay her $500 million.
And, you know, they already said she's already made them what over 300 something, right? They'll pay her a cool $100 million to do the show. Because I was reading some where Usher got paid like $900, but he's gonna make like $100 million off of like, you know, record sales, merch, probably tour.
How much?
So the NFL paid him $900. I don't know if it's the NFL or Apple Music, but he got paid $970, something like that. But he'll make over $100 million off of like music sales, merch, I think touring, stuff like that. Yeah, $330 million. Yeah, $330 million. Yeah, that could easily pay her $100 million. Be like, yo, here, come do the show. You know what I mean? That would be sick, though.
And I will turn the TV off until the next second half.
Yeah, I feel like the commercials was ass this year. Did you like any of the commercials?
I can't even remember. I just remember the one with the tennis with the two babies.
Tennis and the two babies. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Let me see. Yeah, I know you don't get shit for it. It's more pub.
Oh, well. Whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, Stitcher, Breaker, iHeartRadio, whatever you use to listen to your podcast on, Cris Lamar Podcast is available. Also, if you're a first-time watch on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button. So when we do our lives on Mondays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when we do our lives Wednesday, usually at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can jump in there with the comment section like one night and DJ Ant and get in here and talk about these topics with us. You know what I'm saying? And participate like they did today. So go ahead and do that. Whatever social media platform you use, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Threads, TikTok, whatever you use, follow us at Cris and Mall. We'll follow you back. Give us feedback, critiques, topics, questions. If you give us a good question, a good topic, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to sports or entertainment or some, just a regular random question, and we like it, we will shout you out in the show. You know what I'm saying? Give you love because we want to give y'all the best content that we can bring you, whether it be sports, entertainment, or even just relationship stuff, whatever you know what I'm saying. We trying to give you the best content. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and do that. Follow us,
Yeah,
and we will follow you back.
So I want to say this. Shout out to the DJ at KKFI. She was the lady that was killed in Kansas City. Her name is Lisa Lopez. So prayers out to her family. So we want to say that. I know we talked about it earlier, but I just saw the name, so we're gonna say that to her. Shout out to the family of Lisa Lopez. So prayers to her family.
Yeah, I know a few people that knew her. So shout out to her and her family and all her friends that were affected. Like I said, once again, prayers out to Kansas City, man. They will rise from this, and they will be strong for this, and they will get past all of this. So
for sure.
All right, y'all. Until Monday, we are gone.